Alright, what's going on guys? Ozeric here, and I'm playing some Battlefield 3 Beta. Haven't been posting too much beta, it's been out for about a week and it's going to end here in a few days. Reason being is I just want to give it a fair shot. You know, me being primarily a COD player, I've never played a Battlefield game before. So I didn't want to give a biased opinion. Obviously, when I'm first coming into this, I knew I wasn't going to like it at first for the simple fact that it was new to me and I was going to be really bad at the game, and I'm still adjusting to the feel of Battlefield as I continue playing the beta. It's definitely a challenge and a learning experience for me, but it's a good one. But I just wanted to give it a fair shot, man. So I'm kind of gonna give you some of my thoughts after putting about 20 levels into PS3. Went up to about level 20 or 21. Played with a lot of different guns, unlocked a lot of different features, and I think on Xbox, if you don't know, now you know, your boy did get an Xbox. I made a nice trade. Traded in my PS3 for an Xbox. All my games and stuff I traded in. And got a really good deal. So I decided to make the move. One other thing here is all you guys that are saying Xbox players are better than PS3, PS3 sucks, or PS3 is better than Xbox. Guys, do not listen to them. You're going to hear from the millionth person, myself, that there is no difference. The only difference is the shape of that console, the way it looks, and the shape of the controllers. Other than that, the only difference is probably the amount of players playing at any given time. It's that simple. It's the same stuff, guys. Don't try to tell me otherwise. Some things I like about Battlefield. You see me under the map right now with a couple of my teammates. I don't know how the hell I got under here. I know this is going to get patched, you know, as soon as the game comes out, but it's annoying. I didn't really like playing the beta simply because people like to get under here and cheese you. Like, they'll go under here and just shoot you as you try to defuse the bomb or plant the bomb. It's really annoying. You're going to see somebody actually doing it here in a second as I throw a nade, blow myself up, and get me a nice kill. I didn't even know there was an enemy down there. Still got his ass. But one thing I do like about Battlefield is the huge maps. When I first jumped into the beta, I was so overwhelmed. I was like, man, these maps are huge. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But I quickly realized that these maps are big, but they're sectioned off into bases. And these bases are basically the size of a Call of Duty map. You know, they're not big at all. And it's a good change from these Call of Duties in their ever-shrinking clusterfuck style maps like Nuketown. Wasn't a big fan of Nuketown when it came out. And, oh, wait a minute, check this out in a second. I didn't even see that guy right there, man. I get owned. Sit down, Oz. But I also like the realistic feel of this game. It feels really realistic. It looks really realistic. I love the graphics. There's amazing looking environments. You put your HDMI cable in, you pump your HD TV up, and this thing looks crazy. I really love this. I can't wait to see the other maps. I think I'm about to die here in a second. Let me see what the hell happens. You see this bitch laying in a fucking bush, dude. That's another thing that you gotta watch out for. Is there's so many people that just camp so hard in bushes. They hide in the back of the maps with their sniper rifles. It's really, really annoying, and it's more annoying than it ever was in Call of Duty. But you know, I don't really care about KD in this game. I've actually found some techniques that I'm gonna show you guys a little later in this video that can improve yourself. You see right here, I'm trying to find this bitch that was down there, but obviously he got killed. So I move up a little bit. I catch him trying to crawl underneath the map. Get out of there, boy. This ain't zombies. And I get taken out. So I'm like, who the fuck killed me, man? Where is this guy? Oh, man. And he was underneath the fucking map. That's what I'm talking about, man. That shit is annoying. When Battlefield comes out on release day, I know there's going to be some gay shit like that. People hiding in rocks. They always are. But lucky for us, DICE always patches these things from what I heard. So we'll see how that goes. The last thing I like about Battlefield is that they have really big teams. I think it's something like 8 to 12 players on a map at any given time, at least on the consoles. PC, which Battlefield is optimized for. Oh, look at these nice kills right here with the pistol. Get a nice little three-piece. Sit down. But I really love the big teams. It kind of keeps the action from getting too slow at times. Like, for example, COD, when you're playing 6v6, can just get slow, especially with ghosts and things like Assassin coming back. It gets really slow, which is one of the reasons I used to love to play Ground War, especially when I'm playing by myself. But it always keeps that action from getting too stale. Let's talk a little bit about, while I'm on this subject, what I didn't like. And this is why I'm kind of 50-50 on whether or not I'm actually going to end up getting Battlefield. It's going to be a last minute decision, I already know. The fact that Battlefield is such a team-based game bothers me. For the fact that I like to play solo almost all the time. You almost have, especially when this game is released and people start playing in parties more. This game, you have to have a squad. You have to. And the reason being is that it's just so hard playing solo because teammates suck. If you think teammates suck in Call of Duty, where the game is more of an arcade shooter and it's easier for players to pick up, try getting a bunch of fucking randoms on your team in Battlefield. Oh my god. You have to rely on these guys, and it's so annoying relying on people that don't know what the hell they're doing. I mean, players out there, they don't spot enemies. They don't even go to the objectives. They don't even try to defend the bombs, let alone they want to sit in the back and snipe the whole time. They want to go lay in their bushes, or they want to ignore the bombs and go run around trying to kill people while you're left to handle 3 or 4 guys spawning on top of each other. It's really difficult. Something else I noticed about this game is SMGs and sniper rifles dominate this game. They are going to do some modifications before this game is released. They're going to tweak the damage on a lot of the guns. But as of this moment right now, submachine guns dominate this game. And snipers from long range dominate this game. Things like the PP2000 and the UMP are super strong. First gun I unlocked was like the PP2000. I slapped that bad boy on, threw on a a reflex red dot sight, put a suppressor on it. I was just whooping ass. I was holding a 2 KD on the PlayStation all the way up to like level 20. And then I figured out that the PP2000 with red dot and extended mag was beastie. I mean, you could literally put the extended mag on and have 40 something bullets and a red dot. You had a gun that was super powerful, had a steady rate of fire. The PP2000 shoots a little bit slower, so it's a lot easier to manage. And the recoil is almost non-existent on that gun. Probably one of the better guns on the game. I've seemed to find that the assault rifles, you know, as they are right now without any patching, seem kind of pointless. There's no point using an assault rifle when you have these super powerful submachine guns. You have these really strong sniper rifles and the LMGs with huge clips that are able to be put down with a bipod when you're prone. Completely outshine every assault rifle. There's no point in using that. You're better off, like I said, either going the submachine gun route if you're running around a lot, or if you're playing a defensive role, stick to the large clip SMGs. What the fuck am I talking about? Stick to the large clip LMGs. Let's see what else. Notice I'm running around here with this pistol. I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. You see what I'm doing here with this radio beacon? Radio beacon is the best equipment in the game. It's basically, if you don't know, it's a mobile spawn point. It's like a tactical insertion, but your squad members can spawn into it. You see right here, none of my squad members are actually taking advantage of what I've done here. You notice we're having a hard time in this third base, actually going around and taking this A objective. So what I did was I picked up my radio beacon and I pushed all the way into their base. I'm now behind these guys, or right there with them. I'm spawning consistently right here the entire time. So when you look on your thing and it says mobile spawn point, that's what it is. Somebody with a recon kit put down their radio beacon and they can spawn there over and over again. This is eventually going to need patching. You know, if I stick around in Battlefield 3 and this radio beacon is still in the game as is, what they need to do is they need to make this radio beacon either louder so you can hear it, like it fuzzes out your hearing, and they need to make it brighter, like a big flashing red light like they do in Call of Duty with the motion sensors, like a big red light on it flashing. Because you got to be able to take these things out. If you do not take out these radio beacons, these guys are going to be spawning behind you. You're going to be like this guy right here I just took out. He didn't know where the fuck I came from. He killed me. And he completely didn't expect me to be popping up again 5 seconds later. So you see what I'm doing right here? I'm flanking behind these guys, moving up. I know the game's close. I got to arm this bomb, take this guy out, moving up, and guess what? Game ends. Ain't that about a bitch? Fucking teammates. Anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on Battlefield Beta so far. Peace.